Type of person up as an astronaut. The lean, athletic prototype is the person that is sent. But in reality, an obese astronaut would be a much more logical person to send.
Most of us watch our weight, worry about our diet. But in truth, we know very little about how the body uses food. To help clear up the mystery, Dr. Ralph Nelson and a team of researchers studied hibernating bears. It turns out that even asleep, bears have a lot to teach us about eating or not eating.
Okay, what we're just trying to find out how the brain is regulating the body functions of this bear during hibernation. Bears are kind of unique because when they hibernate, their temperature doesn't go down. It stays at their winter or their summer state. But they don't urinate. They don't deposit any fecal material, but they still, the waste products that ordinarily would come on the urine don't rise in the blood. They'll stay at normal level.
The bearer can turn his protein metabolism on and off to match his energy needs. Dr. Nelson is looking for the chemical switch the bear uses. In the search, he's learned things about diet that have made kidney patients less dependent on blood cleaning machines. And there's no telling where the rewards of bear watching will end.
After several years of study, we were able to determine that the bear's response to this self-imposed period of hibernation, his metabolic response, was quite similar to the human's response to starvation. But the bear adapts perfectly. For instance, if a human being were to starve, one of us would starve. We would use mostly reserves from fat and protein for our energy requirements. Now, the same thing happens to the bear in hibernation when it starves, but he completely stops the use of any protein for energy. He only uses fat. So at the end of starvation, after 5 months, the bear has as much muscle, his heart's just the same size as it was when he started hibernating. He's got as much muscle to move him around. He's in excellent physical shape. And that's why he is so truly remarkable. It's the perfect adaptation to starvation.
Bears aren't people, but fat is fat. And ounce for ounce, there's more ready-to-use energy in body fat than in any food. So one way to save room and fuel on a long space flight would be to juggle fat.
I think that if a person were to be obese, on their diet in the space travel, that calculated would add something like 100 days to any trip in space. If they sent someone that was 40 pounds overweight.
Wow. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's a
Big move.
Yeah,
When is a kite more than a cart?
Well, we were designers at a College of Art in Newcastle upon Tyne in North of England, and we were learning to design all sorts of things, but as part of the work that we were doing was this wind-inflated sculpture, and it was from that that the kite developed.
If you've ever been to an airport, you've seen a windsock. Tethered to a pole, it gives a rough measure of wind speed and direction. But imagine what would happen if you set it free.
We were experimenting firstly with windsock rags which would blow up with wind, in the wind, and be tethered, so that these would blow out in the wind and then rocket back towards their tethering point. And then it was from then that we went on to design this lifting wind-inflated sculpture, which is a wing shape with airfoil sections inside it, so that as the wind blows in the leading edge here, it blows up into a wing shape which will give it lift and raise up like an aircraft would. But it is just retained in its form by the wind. Got used to walking about and doing some things.
When is a kite more than a kite? When it's a wing that blows itself up and performs like an airplane.
Stay in here, good. All right.
Nothing stands alone. Context determines how you see an object and how you tackle a problem. Shift your perspective, break the rules, make the leap from one context to another, and new worlds open up. The designers did and got what they were looking for. Sculpture that flies.
Thank you.